Okay, I want to talk about a couple of different products today. The Vessel, this specifically is the A1X Vessel, versus Sonos product. This is a Sonos port, but we're also going to talk about the Sonos amp. So, what are the differences between the two products? Well, a Vessel, and I'm a big fan of the Vessel. Really good price points. Supplier is able to actually mark it up, make some money. Same thing with the installer. The only body who makes money selling Sonos is Sonos. That's it. But Sonos is in a lot of homes. So if somebody already has an audio system, there's probably a 75% chance that they're going to have Sonos controlling it, and they're going to want to control their outdoor audio with the same controller, with the same app that they're using for their interior. So that's where Sonos comes in handy. And this is just a port. All this is a music streaming device versus the Sonos amplifier, which is a streaming device and amp. The Sonos amplifier is the same thing as this, the Vessel. It just costs twice as much. And again, because you see an MSRP price online for Sonos, it's no money to be made for the installers or the suppliers. So it's really just a pass through and a convenience to your clients who may already have the Sonos app. Now, differences between the two. Well, what's cool about the Vessel is that it's made to work with everything. Like, it's meant to be everything to everybody. Whereas what Sonos does is Sonos creates its own network. Now, what's good about that is that I never have to worry about ISPs or internet service protocols in order to get my Sonos to work, because it's creating its own network. Whereas Vessel, if I install 10 of them, there may be one where I have to go in and adjust internet service protocols. So if I'm not up for that, if I don't have a audio guy, if I don't have an automation guy in my back pocket that can help me with those, I may get frustrated and may not want to use it. So the Sonos is always going to work, but the downside to that is that it will bog down the network. By creating its own network, it will slow the client's existing network. So there's upsides and there's downsides. But what I don't want is for people to get out there, get frustrated with the Vessel if they're using it. It's a great product, so is Sonos. Don't get frustrated with your using it. Make sure if you are recommending it to a client that you are testing at their house to make sure that it's compatible with their ISP settings, and that it works on all devices. If it doesn't work, take it, use it as a demo so that you can use it to test on another project. We're not taking them back. Once you open this up and start using it, we're not taking them back anymore. So always make sure you have one on handy to do your testing with, keeping in mind that Sonos, it's going to cost you twice as much, and it's going to bog down the client's network a little bit, but it's going to work. You're not going to have to worry about changing any ISP settings. So those are the differences. I hope that's helpful.